Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And we're set to open the new season. Of cautious optimism for a whole lot of teams.
Well, hope is eternal at this point in the season for every franchise, Kevin. But you're right. For most teams, the big hope in any new season is that they've somehow taken a step forward in the offseason and not gone backward.
Phillips, no good. Down low and stolen by Williamson. And the wide-open shot from Billups. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Doesn't go that time. Good D by Williamson. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He knows his defense has to bring their A game against this Iverson-led offense. Coach told me AI can break a defense open with his quickness and fearless nature, but we're going to throw some length at him and do our best to stay in front of him. Pound for pound, he's one of the toughest players to guard. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Now here's Wallace. After the miss from Allen Iverson. Count it.
And as one of the strongest guys in the league, that's where Wallace wants to operate, down in the paint.
Inside, it's taken away by Wallace. Out left to the wing. Williamson against Anthony. Malone outside. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Yao. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Dunk contest worthy stuff from Shawn Marion. That's flat out ridiculous.
Outside, Billups over Iverson. Billups, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And taken away by Wallace. Williamson outside. Over Anthony. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Iverson, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. At 7'6", Yao is a huge shot blocking threat. Got to be careful shooting when he's roaming nearby.
And the Pistons with possession here. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Billups. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist.
Continuously working in close. Billups earning that bucket.
Iverson against Billups. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Williamson after the Sixers pick up 2. Malone down low. He's against Martin, and he makes that one.
Especially down low, the incredible scoring mailman, Karl Malone, does his work.
Iverson passes to Yao. Anthony, no one around. Drills it from outside. Anthony's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, man, great vision.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Malone outside. Pass to Snow. Anthony against Williamson. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Iverson passes to Martin and finished off by Martin.
And how about the focus for Martin on the fast break? He doesn't waste the advantage he has over the defense.
The Pistons trailing. Here's Snow. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Phillips. Lets it go from the wing. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Nice jumper there, flashing how dangerous he can be shooting the ball.
And here is Anthony. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Phillips. Anthony with the block.
Anthony knows that as a rookie, he needs to put effort in on defense. Great job to get a hand on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year? 88% from the line.
And, guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And Marion gets it to go.
Marion is either going to jump over you or go through you. He's a hard matchup inside.
Phillips up top. Iverson covering. Phillips passes to Malone. It's stolen by Martin. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And finished off by Martin.
Throw it up and he'll go finish it. What a play.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Phillips against Iverson. Williamson, the pass to Snow. Clock at 6. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. The 3 from Phillips. In it goes. That's his third bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And that's just unfair. He can get away from anybody with a handle like that.
Marion against Snow. Over Marion. Snow can't hit.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Now here's Iverson. Still scoreless. Shot's good by Yao.
And this is why you give Yao the ball inside. He's good at getting ideal positioning and finishing.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Snow. On the wing, Malone. Pass to Snow. Here's Phillips. 5 to shoot. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
Boy, the competitive spirit of Phillips, his size, his strength, his craftiness, all of that. Allow him to play through contact.
Anthony in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. Anthony's got 10 points in the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Phillips. He's got 11. To the middle. Stolen by Martin. Iverson against Phillips. And it's good for 2. Now it's a 5-point 76ers lead. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
Here's Iverson after the made shot from Karl Malone. Shoots from the high post. The putback. Tries yet again. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And when you foul Ming, you really got to foul it, or else he'll power through and finish.
A different look here for Detroit. Pasenko's checked in, and Perry subbed in for Snow. That one misses for Yao. Pistons trail by 5. Pass to Pasenko. Outside, Malone. Anderson against Phillips. Rebound by the 76ers.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Iverson gets the bucket.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
Outside, Phillips. To the paint and stolen by Yao. Here's Martin. It's rebounded by Pasenko. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. On the wing, Malone. Covered by Anthony. And now running it up the court, Martin. Oh, man!
Oh, brother, now, you got to save that for the All-Star weekend. Come on now.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Get up, get up, get up, and start making some noise.
Carlos Boozer's checked in for Yao.
Number 1, Carlos Boozer.
Detroit with the ball. 9-point game. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
Phillips with the ball. He's got 11. The Pistons working the ball around now. Barry the pass to Malone. Marion with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break and stolen by Phillips. Here's Barry, covered by Martin. Puts the move on. Barry misses. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Anthony with the bucket.
And even though he's just a rookie, Anthony is already a decorated scorer, a guy you can trust on offense.
Phillips attacking, and they pick up 2.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
.135 left to play here in the first. Here's Iverson. And the shot falls short this time.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Pass to Phillips. Rebounded by Marion.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
They get it again. Martin. And finished off by Martin.
If you don't get a body on Martin, and when you don't get a body on him, he's wreaking havoc on that offensive glass.
Here's Barry, guarded by Marion. Outside, Phillips. Here's Goliath. Rebound by Carlos Boozer. The 76ers leading by 11. Here's Iverson. Here's Boozer. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And how about Boozer taking it to the defense, getting contact and getting the shot up off the rim.
That's good from Boozer. So for the Pistons, Gilliard's checked in. And it's Jackson in for Chauncey Billups. Boozer hits them both.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Here's Barry. Still yet to score. Pass to Fisenko. Here's Gilliard. Here's Fisenko, guarded by Marion. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots it. Here's Gilliard. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Here's Barry after the made shot from Allen Iverson. They set the screen. Hartz. To the inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The D must be better, or else he'll continue to hurt him down low.
Pass to Anthony. It's rebounded by Fisenko. Pistons trail by 11. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Sanchez, the pass to Fisenko. Here's Barry. Over Marion. Barry misses.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Boozer in the post. On the wing, Marion. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Fisenko.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Sanchez, the pass to Fisenko. Here's Gilliard. Puts it up from 12, and it comes off the front of the rim.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions. And this is Martin at his best, getting that deep position and putting on the hard hack there and attacking the rim.
Here's Sanchez. Iverson covering. Pass to Fisenko. A beautiful reverse layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Philadelphia leading by 11. Martin the screen. Iverson passes to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Here comes the fun, Detroit. It's the Piston Dancers.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the left wing. Williamson against Iverson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Making his presence felt at the rim.
Philadelphia leading by 11. Here's Iverson. The kick out to Boozer. Over Williamson. Here's Bosch, and then Bosch with the jam.
Determined to follow up with the bucket there. Bosch with great instincts.
The Pistons have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Outside, Billups. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Billups has got 17 now.
Billups can beat you just in so many ways. He's smart, he's crafty, he's versatile, and he's efficient on offense.
Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Here's Boozer, and the dunk by Boozer.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Parks. Here's Iverson. It's Iverson finishing off the runaway.
And this is where Iverson is so terrifying, running the open floor with such ease and confidence.
Snow against Iverson. Snow the pass to Vasinko. Billups from outside. Swift grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Mobley wide open. All 3 off the mark. Pistons trail by 15. Back to Billups. Pass to Snow. Now Williamson. Billups from outside. Carlos Boozer pulls it in. Boozer's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Iverson, and the dunk by Iverson.
You know, I think the undervalued part of AI's game is his athleticism. I know he's not that big, but he's an amazing athlete. This guy was an all-state football player in high school, and he plays with some of that football mentality, too.
So it's Detroit now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Bucket is good. Billups has got 19 points.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Iverson against Snow, and it's Iverson missing. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Mr. Williamson. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Billups has got 3 assists tonight.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Iverson against Snow. And the dunk by Boozer.
And there's a little bit of thunder to it when Boozer throws it down. This young man plays with force.
Here's Snow. Nothing on the board. Pass to Billups. This one for 3. Wallace kicks to Vasinko. Iverson against Snow. And stolen by Iverson. Pushing it up. Mobley finds Bosch, and that one is good. Bosch has got his second bucket tonight.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Billups passes to Wallace. Here's Vasinko. Here's Swift, and stolen by Billups. Down low, Vasinko. It's deflected.
Strong D, defending the lane with authority and not fouling.
Mobley kicks to Bosch. Outside Boozer. 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Swift, that's good.
You can tell he's been well-schooled, well-coached. Knows when to kick it out to get that three-point chance.
Pistons trail by 20. Outside, Phillips. Pass to Fisenko. Will it go? Bosch grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Boozer gets the bucket.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Snow, still without a basket. Williamson is screen on Mobley. Pass to Williamson, stolen by Boozer. Here's Swift. Mobley, the pass to Swift.
Iverson!
The kick out to Bosch. Now here's Boozer. And Boozer throws it down.
And there was a lot of talk about the strength of Boozer coming out of college, and you can see it the way he finishes.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul. Detroit making a switch here. Malone's checked in. Zach Randolph, he's checked in for the 76ers. Mason checks in for Allen Iverson. Pass to Billups. Wallace right side. Bosch with some nice D.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now here's Randolph.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And then Randolph slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Snow. He has yet to score. Hits the three-point bomb.
Taking advantage of the opportunity to put his range to good use. Billups, very effective from behind the arc.
Mobley, the pass to Swift. Mobley against Billups. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. 76ers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. The first free throw is good.
And there's no question this rookie Bosch has serious upside. He's capable of being a franchise player one day.
For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. To the middle. And it's Williamson missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Snow. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Bosch heads the pick for Mobley. Pass to Swift. To the left side wing. Randolph inside. Covered by Williamson.
Randolph was an Indiana State champion coming out of high school, so you know the pressure of the NBA doesn't bother him. There's nothing more intense than that when you talk about that Indiana high school tournament.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Martin's checked in. Here's Snow. No scoring in this one. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Billups from outside. Rebound by the 76ers. And here is Mobley. Outside Randolph. Mobley, a screen on Malone. Here's Randolph. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Chauncey Billups has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Randolph kicks to Martin. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone, a screen on Iverson. Releases from 15. Billups, no good. Philadelphia shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Here's Anthony. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Pistons shooting around 40% from the floor here. Fires the three. And Chauncey Billups the bucket on the assist by Williamson. Billups has got the first field goal of the second half for the Pistons. Iverson outside. And finished off by Martin.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here we felt it.
It's the best way to do it as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Here's Snow. Scoreless thus far. Billups from outside. Kenyon Martin grabs the board.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Anthony. Rebound by the Pistons. Wallace has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Billups against Iverson. To the wing on the left. Inside. Stolen by Randolph.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Snow. Out to the right wing. Billups from outside. Knocks down the three ball. Billups has got 6 in the quarter.
And Billups is a shoot-first point guard, someone ready and willing to let that one fly.
Solid defense right there from Billups. Detroit's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Marion against Snow. Here's Billups. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Randolph. Detroit with the rebound. Wallace has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Williamson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Not letting anything or anybody stop him there. Great power move.
Detroit shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
When you get a look that close in, it is a great possession.
Snow against Marion. Pass to Billups. Launches a 3. Kenyon Martin comes up with the rebound. Martin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Anthony looking it over. Nifty move. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, how about that finish by Anthony? The rookie able to overcome the contact on that one.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At the line for the Sixers, Anthony. Carmelo Anthony.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Outside Billups. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And it's Randolph with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Here's Iverson. Phillips with some nice defense here. And, well, Detroit shooting not great, 40% for the game. Snow can't hit. Philadelphia's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. To the paint, cuts off the pass. Tries it from 19. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Snow's got his first points of the night.
I think this is Snow's game offensively. He gets to a spot on the floor where he feels most comfortable, then he just stops and pops.
Here's Randolph. Out to Marion. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. For Detroit, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
On the 76ers with some changes. Miles is checked in, and it's Johnson in for Sean Marion. And the Pistons with possession here. Here's Snow. Pass to Phillips. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by Miles. To the middle. And finished off by Martin.
Look, you've got to foul him hard if you're going to keep Martin from scoring. He's too strong if you don't.
Detroit has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Williamson outside. And yes, a nice assist from Phillips. Phillips has got 5 assists in the game. And so the timeout here by Mike Woodson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Carlos Boozer's checked in for the 76ers. And so the timeout here by Mike Woodson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The 76ers leading by 23.
Baiting defenders into fouls. AI so good at drawing fouls and getting to the stripe.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Now here's Phillips, and he has 28 points for the game. Kicks it out to Malone. Here's Snow. Pass to Phillips. Now Wallace. Defended by Miles. Tries again. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Johnson sets the screen for Miles. He takes it in, and then Miles with the dunk.
You know what? This guy's never lacked aggression. Miles is a big fan of that head-on approach, driving hard to the bucket as soon as he gets a chance.
Here's Snow. Outside Phillips to the inside. Here's Wallace, and the jam by Wallace.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Here's Iverson. 14 points for him. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From about 16, Kenyon Martin grabs the board. Martin's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Iverson. Rebound by the Pistons. Malone's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Billups. Pass to Williamson. Shot clock at 5. That's tipped.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
Here's Miles, and then Miles with the dunk.
Wanting to get his teammates in a rhythm, Iverson showing leadership with these types of passes.
Detroit has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Snow. Billups from outside. The shot, no good. Iverson with some nice D. Pass to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And I tell you what, once he gets in a groove, it's just tough to slow Martin down.
And, well, Detroit shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Now Wallace. Got a piece of it.
Boy, that was a demoralizing rejection right there. This is what happens when you challenge him at the basket.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So we'll see Joe Johnson go to the line here. That one on Malone. A different look here for Detroit. Vasenko's checked in, and Barry subbed in for Chauncey Billups. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Mobley's checked in. Now here's Williamson. He's got 7. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Mobley outside. Boozer inside. Working on Malone. The Pistons shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Here's Snow. Back to Williamson. And the rebound goes to Boozer. And the 76ers with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Mobley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the 76ers call time here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Bosh is checked in for Martin. To the wing right side. Here's Vasenko, defended by Miles. 5 to shoot. Billups.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 1:38 left in the third. Outside for Miles. Johnson from outside. It's hauled in by Barry. Detroit's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Mobley against Billups. Pass to Gilliard. Over Boozer. Nails the baby hook. Gilliard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a good find, setting his teammate up for the score.
Johnson, the pass to Boozer. Double team on Boozer. Out to the right wing. Here's Mobley. Misses the layup. This is shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Boozer following the bucket by the Pistons. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Pistons basketball.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Barry, covered by Johnson. Pass to Vasenko, outside Billups. Off target from outside. And stolen by Billups. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge Lead in this one may already have been decided. 76ers ahead, running away with this one. And do not go away. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And for the Pistons, they're shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Down low, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Johnson surveying the floor. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And how about the vertical of Johnson? Excellent at just getting up to drop the hammer.
Pass to Fisenko. Right wing. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Iverson. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
He's really cagey on the attack. Iverson has a real knack for knowing when to slash and get to the rim.
Fisenko passes to Billups. Here's Gilliard. Off target from three-point range. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. A shot by Anthony, no good. And here are the Pistons now. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires from deep. Rebound, Detroit. Fisenko's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Gilliard. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Walls is checked in for the Pistons.
Coming onto the floor for your Pistons.
Philadelphia has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Boozer in the post, and Boozer throws it down.
And this will be a confidence boost for the young forward Boozer. Excellent job scoring there against great D.
Here's Barry. Pass to Billups. Lets the three fly. And the three ball is good. Billups has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Good work offensively, spacing out the D.
Bosch dishes to Boozer. And the dunk by Boozer.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
From deep, Billups. Another three for Detroit.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
Here's Barry. He's guarded by Johnson. Pass to Fisenko. Just 5 to shoot. Billups passes to Parks. And it's sent back by Bosch.
And with his combination of length and mobility, Bosch has the potential to block plenty of shots at this level.
Taking it himself, a solo journey. What a way to cap off the break.
Some room here for Billups. Rebound by the 76ers. Now, here's Johnson. The wide open look here for Bosch. Offline with his three. Here's Barry. Pass to Parks. Outside, Billups. Inside, Wallace. Nice move. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got 9 assists now tonight.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
To the paint, here's Boozer, and the dunk by Boozer.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Detroit's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Phillips against Iverson. The high post shot. Here's Parks. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Bosch has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And stolen by Phillips. And here they come. Here's Fisenko. Carlos Boozer pulls it in. Boozer's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And that one's good, Anthony.
And Melo can hit this shot, especially when given that amount of room.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside, Phillips. Pass to Fisenko. Here's Barry. He's guarded by Johnson. Takes a 3. Here's Wallace. Nice D from Bosch.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And that one's good, Iverson.
Great effort offensively. That bucket was well deserved.
For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Phillips against Iverson. Outside, Phillips. And no good, trying to use the glass. For Philadelphia, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And he banks in the layup. Anthony's got 25 points.
Yeah, and it seems to come naturally to Anthony. He just finds ways to score with consistency.
Pass to Fisenko. Here's Cherokee Parks. Here's Fisenko. Misses and the dry spell continues.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Bosch with the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Phillips passes to Fisenko. It's good. And the 76ers call time here. Both teams will make substitutions. Timeout called the 76ers. And the 76ers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Philadelphia's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Iverson kicks to Bosch. Back to Iverson. 3-pointer. Rebound by Wallace.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Here's Snow. Outside, Phillips. Pins the shot with nobody near him. Phillips has got 8 points in the quarter.
And going with a quick release there so the D doesn't have time to react.
To the inside. And Randolph throws it down.
Boy, that's where Randolph really thrives. So good at the pick and roll.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Here's Snow. Pass to Phillips from the arc. Connects again from distance.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Iverson passes to Randolph. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after him. That one goes. Count it.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Philadelphia shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Bosch, a screen on Billups. Here's Iverson. Rebound by the Pistons. Here's Snow. Pass to Billups. Anthony against Snow. 5 on the clock. Right block shot. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Iverson against Billups. Randolph a screen. Iverson, no luck. And here are the Pistons now. They're on an 11-2 run. Billups dishes to Wallace. Malone in the post. He's covered by Bosch. Malone's shot good.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Malone against Randolph. Tries from 10, and it's Malone missing.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Pistons basketball.
The Pistons on offense. They're on a 13-4 run right now.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Iverson.
The way he saw the floor was quite special. I mean, he served up a ton of room service dimes.
Back to Williamson. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care